Congressional honors for one of our boys in blue on this episode of Barnstable Today. It's Monday, April 23rd, 2012. I'm Sarah Colvin. Congressman William Keating was in town on Friday to bestow honors on 3 Cape law enforcement professionals working to combat sex crimes in our region. Barnstable Today was there to witness the ceremony.
This opportunity today is to recognize 3 law enforcement officers from Cape Cod, their achievements, their successes, and the mere fact that each one of these officers I know personally, and I know that they have gone way out of their way, much of it on their own time, to develop the kinds of technological skill sets that are necessary to apprehend the kinds of perpetrators that commit the crimes we're going to be talking about today, which is basically sex crimes over the internet. So there is a few cases that will be discussed a little bit later on. The officers themselves are very intimate with the sex crimes and the fact patterns of those sex crimes, and they perhaps can discuss that a little bit with you. But without further ado, I want to bring to the attention of the group Congressman William Keating.
Thank you very much. That's terrific. In my function in Congress, one of the roles I play on the Homeland Security Committee is on the Cyber Security Subcommittee. And we do this at so many levels. We're working hard in cybersecurity to protect our national security from terrorists and homegrown terrorists as well. We're working hard in terms of protecting our economy, because the cyber attacks on our trade secrets, research, and the potential that's there for our utilities and other infrastructure in our country is enormous. And this is an opportunity to recognize another threat, a threat that strikes right at home. It's something that I have had experience with working with Norfolk Advocates for Children, and I've seen the effects on children of sexual assault. I've seen the trauma that occurs, and I've seen what that does to families, and what it does to individuals. It is the best way to deal with that is in prevention. And just to give you an idea of the scope of one child predator, there was a study done a few years ago, and it was reported that of people that were convicted, they found in male-to-male child predator cases that that person had an average number of victims of 151. Astounding number. So when you're able to take out one predator that's doing, think of the impact that has on other predators. And spreading pornography too, without even the direct contact, is an area that is really troublesome, one difficult to get our arms around. But you've managed to do that here. It's not only the people that you've been able to deal with, particularly with Operation Corral, but it's the deterrent effect, I think, that you present as well. So I just want to present the citations. And, let me start with Kevin. Certificate, special congressional recognition to Detective Kevin A. Conley in recognition of your outstanding and valuable service to the community. Your work is terrific. Keep up the good job, and you're a great representative. Thank you very much.
Just on this particular case you just brought up, Operation Corral, as Captain Mason brought up, it really is everybody working together. Every case we deal with, myself, Matt, Rob, on the federal side, Scott Kelly from the Postal Inspectors, it's really a group effort that it seems like every case somebody brings something new to the table. The McNichol case, because of Matt's hard work and extra time put on the computers, we were actually able to identify, I want to say, 3 live victims as far out as Ohio. Been able to get in touch with them, get them the help they need, because those children that are on the other end do need the help. And it's through hard work, like what Matt put in on that case specifically, that will get those children the help they need. And that's what it's really all about, is getting our children to adulthood in the safest possible manner. So thank you very much for the opportunity. And
thank you.
Keep up the good work.
I have a a certificate also for Detective Robert Smith.
Oh, no, that's Rob. Rob's on vacation.
Rob's on vacation.
There's two Smiths. We look alike.
All right, well,
Rob, about 80 pounds heavier.
Well, Rob's not at Fenway Park right now.
No, no.
All right.
Exactly.
Oh, all right. We'll forgive him for that.
CIO.
All right. I want to thank CIO Matthew Smith. So the Smiths are represented here today. In recognition of your outstanding and valuable service to the community, it's a certificate of special congressional recognition. Keep up the great work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Captain Mason, all right, we'll bring you back for double duty. Again, Captain Mason for Detective Robert Smith, who's enjoying the sun somewhere right now. And it's well-deserved, is right. Certificate of special congressional recognition. You can take this for Detective Robert Smith. We appreciate it. Thank him personally, and thank your department as well. Thank you. Thanks, sir. Members here, so you can all relax and get some more pictures and do whatever you want. And I just want to thank you all. As I said, what you're doing is just creates such great roots in terms of what you're going to be able to lead away from some terrible activities that people are perpetrating on children. Thank you.
Thank you.
Following the brief ceremony, we caught up with Congressman Keating over at the Main Street Police Station. We're here with Congressman Bill Keating at the Hyannis Main Street Police Station, where our Detective Kevin Connolly of the Barnstable Police Force was just honored with a congressional honor. Congressman Keating, welcome, and thank you so much for coming today.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. We've done so much work on cybersecurity ourselves on national scales. It's important to recognize what's being done here cooperatively. And it's certainly a threat that, as I mentioned in my remarks, has great consequence because of those statistics that child predator or male to male, for instance, that they did a study, 151 on average victims. So when you're working at the level they have, they're not only working to help a single set of victims, but maybe hundreds of victims. So it's really hard work. These young people gave of their own time as well as their official time to do it. Their commitment's clear, and the results are important. And it's also a great opportunity to acknowledge at the local level and the county level, with two different, and at the state level, how law enforcement can work together effectively, and how that product is going to produce greater dividends. So, as we work on the federal level to do many of these things, it's great to see this done right here at home. But I do think that there are lessons to be taught, and one of the lessons I think to anyone that's watching or listening is to contact local authorities and get information as to how you can help prevent this and detect it, because it is a problem.
Certainly. Well, Congressman Keating, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
joining
Sarah.
us today.
Good to see you.
Thank you very much. Our congratulations to Detective Kevin Connolly, Matt Smith of the Barnstable County Sheriff's Department, and Robert Smith of the State Police, who were all honored by Congressman Keating on Friday. With Barnstable Today, I'm Sarah Colvin.